Let's get this figured out. This rug gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube. What's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And man, just checking in, man. Yeah, silence is golden around here, man. You notice they're not saying anything, and only the people who are playing the game are playing the game. But yeah, something that I guess we have all kind of noticed is the total just plummet in gameplay quality of late. Meaning EA, I can see the spot on the ground, like where I throw it. Like I'm sure you guys have had this. So you'll see the spot on the ground where you place it or where you throw it, but the ball somehow ends up in the 15th row on just certain throws. No under pressure, no nothing. Just good old EA doing what they do, I guess. I don't know. I mean, and it's just at a point now where, I mean, with the cat's out the bag, obviously nobody cares, or, you know, if they did, they would at least be attempting to do something about it, aside from trying to force this MCS mutt Thanksgiving whatever down our throats. And it's like nobody wants to watch that anymore. Nobody's even wants to watch meta football. It's like we're who wants to watch that? I don't want to sit there and watch a guy flipping a bunch of plays and all this stuff. It's like we want to see some football, or we want to at least seem like we're in control of this thing, at least for, you know, portions of the game. And so, like, one thing you guys got to kind of notice is when you play, or when you like watch some of these tournaments and stuff, you rarely ever see any user picks. Like, nobody even clicks on. And these are, yeah, this is our example. This is our shining example of what we're supposed to be like shooting for, I guess. I don't know. And you don't even see like real user picks. Like you see a bunch of AI interceptions. And basically that's what this game has boiled down to of late. It's like, now, you know, it's a bunch of errant throws that cause interceptions that are returned for touchdowns, a bunch of under pressure throws, or you get hit by a lineman as you're throwing and the ball tips up in the air, and now the lineman can catch tip passes better than the DBs. Yeah, the lineman can catch much better hands than the DBs. I send my slot guy, comes through, the ball gets tipped up, the ball he tips the ball 3 more times, still won't catch it, but let it be a D tackle where he will come swooping in with, you know, I'm talking about, man, hands like you have never seen. And it's just like, come on, game, like, come on, guys, like at a certain point, at this point, I'm almost telling y'all to get off the train. Like, to be honest with you, and I make money doing this, and figure that out. I still have merch though. That merch gonna be fire though. Yeah, getting off into that. Y'all need to get at me real quick about this merch, because I'm coming hot and heavy with the merch. So yeah, at least y'all have some good merch, because I'm telling you, this is let any other game release, let this boxing game release, man, y'all start getting virtual sessions on boxing so fast it will make your head spin, like, for real. Because this is like, what are we doing this for at this point? Because they're obviously not really attempting to correct a whole lot. You know, they just want to keep us on this little string. You know, as I've said in years past, they want to keep us in that vegetative state where we don't know what's going on. You know, the mechanics that work They only work to a certain degree because they won't allow them to work. They don't want user control in this game, fellas. Let's just be honest. Call it what it is. They want to be able to control the outcomes of these games, with these AI bots that cause your guys to cover some plays and totally dumb out the next play, block one play, and then the next play just sit there and escort the guy to the quarterback for the sack, make your receivers run the crazy slow routes until the guy actually block sheds to get free. And then some plays, you can throw it up in triple coverage and catch it. Some plays, you can totally moss the guy until you get to the ground. Then the next guy comes and trips over the guy, and then the ball pops out of your hands. So I don't even know where the level of consistency with this thing is. I honestly, but the funny part is that what I'm teaching guys through the virtuals and all that stuff is how to combat that. That's really what we're working on now is we're at a point where we're just combating the algorithm. We've learned the mechanics are good. We're really good at the mechanics, but now it's to a point where you have to learn how to combat the algorithm. You have to learn how to change up your cadence to get your plays off. You have to learn how to just kind of motion and maybe block a running back. Then before you send him out on a route, you have to learn how to adjust before the snap to throw off the algorithm of this game. I am telling you, this is proven. Every guy who comes and gets a session, every guy, guys who get the virtuals, they will attest. They'll come in here on these videos and will attest to it. There's a way to battle this stuff, and I'm really good at teaching it. But it's just like once you learn it, it opens your eyes to what we've been subjected to all these years. And so that's the point of my frustration is I've seen this for a long time now. And so it's like, I see the tricks and the stuff that they're doing to kind of slant the game a certain way to take it away from user control to make sure that, we all are, animation starved bots out here just trying to pray and hope that the right thing happens. Even though we have the mechanics to make it happen, we still ultimately have to, hope and pray that they allow the mechanics to work to that point. And it's just, it's a point of contention, but it's like, it just gets kind of disheartening after a while because it's a lot of good guys who play this game who really have a high skill level to play the game who are now walking away from the game, and it's like, to me, that's disturbing because I know the passion that some of these guys, I talk to these guys on a personal level. I know the passion that some of these guys have for the game. And it's hard to keep that and maintain that when not only is the product not as advertised, but it's like to a certain degree, they just get to a point where they don't even care. Case in point, I had one of my guys ask me yesterday, he said, what happened to field sets? And I just had to laugh because I'm like, what's that? And I had to really think about it for an actual second. Like, what is field sets? And what was it? Because this can't be it. If this is field sense, let's go back to field nonsense or whatever we didn't have. Let's go back to that. Because it's now to a point where the DDA and all the other stuff, it's like they don't even hide it anymore. It's just like ridiculous stuff that happens during the game. Like you can't adjust and like, you guys stand there and you're trying to click to get to the right guy. They won't let you even get to the right guy pre-snap because they're slowing down your adjustment. So if you're wondering why that keeps happening at times, it's purposeful. It's not, it's not a mistake. So all this stuff is like, but you have to learn how to play in between all this stuff and in the midst of it, and you have to learn how to avoid it and how to, how to stay one step ahead just through pocket presence, through stick pressure. Y'all see the current gen right here, boy. Look. Yeah, we do this thing on current gen. I'm telling y'all, come get at me. You want to learn how to get consistent in your leagues? Come get at me. You want some really good merch, some really fire hoodies and all this stuff, man, get at me. I ain't going nowhere. It is your boy, Coach DC 404. I am out.